From the headquarters of teleSUR English in Quito, Ecuador, I am Estefania Bravo, and this is From the South. Venezuela has strongly condemned the United States' attempt to ban all U.S. transactions using its digital currency, the petro. The foreign ministry in Caracas tweeted out a communique which says that the illegal sanctions against our financial system are an attempt to plunge the Venezuelan economy into chaos and break our people's will. However, it insists that Venezuelans will press ahead to make the petro into one of the most solid and trusted cryptocurrencies in the world. For more details, let's hear from our correspondent in Caracas, Freddie Gillingham.
The avenue that the Venezuelan government comes up with, currency, this doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Thank you, Freddie. Venezuela released a communique welcoming the new round of talks between Colombia and the National Liberation Army happening in Quito, Ecuador. The communique says that Venezuela warmly welcomed the fifth round of talks and
aprovecho para denunciar
took off from the military base in Correa, North U.S. authorities to respect international
killings have been held in the capital Lisbon. Fastest chance and protested against Michel Temer's government. As the demonstrations continue, like her, an elected member of the Rio City,
surprised at how the world is reacting
at the border with Uruguay. Former
I think we could have advanced more. We were too up.
Our correspondent Andre Veil
in the Lula for Brazil caravan.
Of popular movements and experts have gathered
international water reserves. 7,000 delegates from 30.
We'll take a short break now. Join us again after this look at what our multimedia
To create a better world, we must always remember, teachers matter.
Welcome back. The Bolivian maritime case is underway at the International Court of Justice in The Hague. Meanwhile, authorities in
joined President Sebastián Piñera in responding to his counterpart Evo Morales, who claims that Antofagasta was and will remain Bolivian territory.
Quiero afirmar
It is not a stake.
And I want to underline, no square centimeter of Chilean territory, national sovereignty.
Over the next week, when a second round of arguments and counter-arguments conclude, giving a both countries will sit down and negotiate.
Voters with their promise of better policy launched by his government.
So we certainly would want to work along with investors to ensure that those projects are completed for the 2019 season. Even the expansion of the cruise facilities to include a new berth, all those areas, the entertainment and leisure facility at Fort James. But above and beyond that, we have to continue to diversify our country's economy, and certainly that is to ensure that we even increase or accelerate the pace of the construction of these properties, and to introduce other options.
However, the president does not have much of a say in a day-to-day governance.
I have listened carefully to all that you have said today, to do my best by word and deed to both
the future of infrastructure and the global.
In the middle of harsh criticism,
Money, nor any of the international sectors can.
turning to finance ministers, seven technology behind cryptocurrency, and the future of labor conditions. Of the world's economic GDP.
We'll take a short break now, but join us again after this look at what our multimedia colleagues are reporting. Welcome back. Former prisoners have recalled days of torture at the Abu Ghraib prison, also known as the Baghdad Center. We'll hear some of their testimony now. Is
the United States. We realized
It is the first reported death due to was a 49-year-old woman who was a driver in the vehicle at the time of the accident. After the accident, Uber has suspended
driver of the vehicle. The driver was identified as Rafael Vasquez, 44-year-old. Rafael was cooperative, and there was no impairment shown for the driver of the vehicle at the time.
Leader Muammar Gaddafi, Sarkozy to 2012. He has always dismissed the Libyan allegation as grotesque. Justice. The state of emergency was imposed by the president to annul a Supreme Court ruling that cancelled convictions against 9 opposition leaders and ordered his
brief. These and many other stories, you can find them at net/English.